For those of you who just found my channel, or for those of you who have been here ever since the starting of it all, I ask you to join me on a look back.
君と出会い夢を見てたあの日々を忘れることなんてできない今も月と星の下で僕は夢を見続ける覚めない夢を
The starting of it all started way back in 2007, if I recall right. Back in 2007, all I really did was just look up random videos here and there just to see what else is there to do for a 17-year-old to do. Around the time, I couldn't really spend much time on anything, really. I mean, I could have, made something here and there, but all in all, I just spent the rest of my time watching videos or doing a job. Whenever I actually found I had some spare time, though, I actually wanted to do something more of a hobby. Something to really get rid of the stress of work and life itself. In came more video game footages. And in came more of a type of video game footage I'd never seen before. One that looked really interesting and one I really wanted to think I could try. This was the starting of Let's Plays. As I started doing Let's Plays, I had no idea what I was getting into. I didn't know there was actually a set of rules. I didn't know there was actually a guide to actually help you get started. I really didn't know anything about Let's Plays. I mean, I just felt lucky to be able to actually Let's Play in the first place. Not even knowing what I was doing, I just winged it and just got lucky with it. But whether I felt lucky or not, I just kind of felt like I wasn't even doing the best job in the world, even though I did feel like I kind of had to do everything to an exact point. But as I got older, I actually went ahead and actually kept going with Let's Plays, and because of which I've actually gotten a lot more better at least. At least better to the point when I started out. After doing a couple of Let's Plays, I actually wanted to do something more than just Let's Plays then. I actually wanted to go ahead and do something more, like some video game playthroughs, some hints, some walkthroughs, and etc. And it wasn't even just about video games anymore either as well. There's actually much more videos that I wanted to post up. There are like speedruns, boss rushes, and all sorts of other things that I just really wanted to do, meaning it was actually going to be less and less of Let's Plays than anything else. But that's the thing about this channel. This channel was mainly used for whatever I please, and not for anything else. I just wanted to do whatever I felt like was really needed and whatever I wanted to do, and that's pretty much it. Now, believe it or not, I didn't actually want to do video games in the first place. I actually wanted to do AMVs and such, which is really what got me into YouTube in the first place. But, however, I couldn't really figure out how to do AMVs, so I went ahead and decided to do video games because video games were really something that really got into my life and just really something I really wanted to do. But then, the channel decided to become more inventive. The channel itself wasn't really all that great with the video games I was choosing. Some of them were too common, or they were too obscure. So then I had to do something else to the channel. I wanted to try something completely different. So then I thought, maybe I could tell a story. A random story that I can just think of out of nowhere and just see how many people would really enjoy that. This was the starting of a series that I always enjoyed making, and I've always enjoyed the idea of making. This was the starting of Kibatu's and Kaishine 45's adventure. Kibatu's and Kaishine 45's adventure. What a treat it's been making this. The very first episode of it actually didn't start out to be an actual series. First episode, actually, believe it or not, a random short I decided to make just because I wanted to try something else with the channel. But as I kept watching it and rewatching it again, I kept thinking to myself, maybe this can evolve into something more than just its own standalone video. Thus I created part 2, and then after that decided to make part 3, and then so on and so on. Thus it actually decided to make its own series. And man, it's been an amazing series as it is. At least in my eyes anyway. Many people I've actually talked to have actually enjoyed this series and actually thought it would be better with voice dubs or otherwise. But whether or not I do voice dubs for this series as it is now, it is what it is and I still love it as it is. And there's nothing that can change that. Now fast forward late 2011, around the time I was actually a little more confused about what I should really be doing. I didn't know if I should be focusing more on Walfish shorts and Walfish series. I didn't know if I wanted to do Let's Plays or I wanted to try out something else, just something else entirely. And that's why I posted up a vote of confidence video sometime asking the people what do they want. And they all seem to be saying the same thing. They would prefer having all three. Video game playthroughs and Let's Plays, the Adventure series to go on, and the dubbed series to be started. But there were a couple of them that say, do as you wish, just do what you want. Do what you think is right. And I think that's what really got me back into making videos again. Because the thing is, I looked over the videos, and it's a mess. It really is a mess. There's nothing focused on anything. It's just random obscure videos and this and that goes to this, to that, here and there, blah blah blah. But I had to rethink and I had to reassure myself, I'm not doing this for views, I'm not doing this for subscribers, I'm not doing this for anything. The only thing I'm really doing it for is myself. I just wanted to do this just to do it. And that's what the channel was all about. Just to do what I want to do. Now I may have said I've done these videos just because for the hell of it, but it's only because I've actually stuck around as long as I have. I mean, you guys have actually proven that you actually liked all the random crap I have on, Let's Plays or otherwise, and it's because of which I've actually enjoyed myself being on YouTube for so long and have put up as many videos as I have. I posted up a whole bunch of random crap right now, but it's all because of that I've actually decided to actually stick around and enjoy myself here. I've made many friends, I have a lot of experiences, and overall, I've enjoyed myself so far on YouTube. So now, because of that, I wish to ask one more thing from y'all. I ask you to join me. To join me as for watching this channel grow. And hopefully, watch the channel has 200 more videos. But until then, I will see you all next time.